Have you used a MacBook?
This is a MacBook.
Is it? How long did it take you to suss it out?
A while.
It's fucking difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I started at the last place we worked. To be honest, this is my third attempt, right? So the story of the MacBook was I wanted a MacBook for the same reason everybody else does, because they look cool.
Yeah.
Obviously. So I got one. I don't know how I got it. I think I did it like a trade-off with someone. I didn't pay for it. I did a trade-off for like an old phone for a MacBook. Cool, I'm going to be a MacBook guy. As you say, started trying to use that interface completely. It just doesn't work.
Copy and paste, not like carry on. It's just totally different, isn't it?
So, epic fail, you know. And what the mistake I made is, when I got my first MacBook, I was using it on the side. So, whilst I was working, I was still using my normal Windows PC. And I try and use the MacBook sometimes, and when the MacBook pissed me off, I'll go back to this one's quicker. And what I did is I gave myself the option, right? I learned this down the line. Anyway, long story short, that fizzled out. Fast forward again another year, still wanted to be a MacBook cunt, you know? So ended up, just as it would happen, again, I didn't buy it. It was through some deal again, trade-off, ended up with another MacBook, right? Obviously, like, when I seen the deal come up, I thought, yeah, I want that. So I made the deal. Yeah. Same thing again. Had a Windows, had my MacBook, tried to go between the two, doesn't work. Third time, by the end of the second time, I'd cracked it. I thought, that's why. It was actually our friend we used to work with. He said, it's because you have to just throw yourself in the deep end.
Yeah.
So, third time lucky, and this one I actually bought, on Tiki, of course, expensive. I got one tickied up and just disregarded it, and just, for the first few weeks, it was like, couldn't use it, couldn't work it. But like you say, when you've got no choice, it's like anything. When you've got no choice, you know, we're amazing creatures, mate. We're resourceful, you know.
Yeah, it took me a while to pick it up. My laptop black screen me, just wouldn't turn back on.
No,
proper chew. Lost all my like Google accounts, all my logins, everything. It was a nightmare, mate. Honestly. So yeah, my mum got us a MacBook on the old Sky.
Oh yeah.
Subscription thing, paying that monthly. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Every single thing I tried to do, it wasn't the same.
So are you now fully up to speed,
Pretty much. There's loads of stuff that it can do that I don't know about, I imagine, but what I need it for, I can do.
You can use it now. Do you use like the notes and all that shit and like da-da-da-da?
No, I don't even know what the notes are.
I love notes.
Yeah.
My whole life's in notes. You don't have notes. Everything's notes. Like, I mean, if somebody, it'll just be like Apple Notes, won't it? Of course it will. Yeah. It's a fucking MacBook, isn't it? It's the same as a phone, really. Yeah, it's exactly the same as your phone, yeah. But yeah, I'm up to, like you say, I can't work any of it. Like any of it, but
what do you mean you can't work?
Well, there'll be loads of features on that me and him just don't have a clue about. We don't even know that those features exist.
No,
you know what I mean? Them.
No,
right.
We need, you know, a laptop to open emails so we can look at, you know, emails and make searches on Google. That's pretty much it, really, and visit a web address.
It's a little bit more complex, but yeah.
But yeah, no, I've grown to love it. I like it now. I couldn't imagine. I mean, sometimes I try.
It's miles better than a Windows.
Yeah.
Miles better.
Yeah, it's
the battery life on them is mint as well. You leave it unplugged for like a full day and it doesn't even die. Mental.
Made better, aren't they? Yeah. They feel more like sturdy. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Tell you what, the guy what was his name again? Steve Jobs. Genius, him, wasn't he? Absolute genius.
Yeah.
He's literally
he employed geniuses, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, now I'm fully Mac'd. I couldn't imagine using another one. Yeah. You've been Mac your whole life, right? Haven't you, Ron?
Pretty much, yeah.
No. Well,
I've used both. Like, but for what I do, Mac's better because I've got one of the Pros, so it's a lot quicker. So like editing everything, I need one of them because what I can get out of that, I would have to probably spend like $5,000 on a PC to get the same sort of performance out of it.
Have you used the phone mirroring service yet?
No.
There's a thing on a MacBook where you can like bring your phone up. It's like I don't know how to describe it other than I have a little button down here, a little square thing. There's a picture of a phone in it.
Yeah, so do I. And when my phone rings, the computer rings.
But you can operate your phone from this. So if you click on that, it'll ask you to do your code on your phone, basically, or your fingerprint or your face or whatever.
All right.
And your phone like pops up on the screen and you just basically like navigating through your phone. I think it's fascinating. Maybe I'm stuck in 2015. Maybe that's been there for 10 years. I don't know.
Like I haven't had this too long, and when I see it pop up. I never use it like when you accidentally FaceTimed us yesterday in the office, and it just popped up like my camera, and I was like, "Whoa, that was a bit of a jump scare." That.
Did I FaceTime you?
I by accident.
Did I?
Yeah, because you then ended it very quickly in a text accident.
Oh, it was a FaceTime. I thought it was a call. But yeah, I'll tell you what I have. I say I've got no notes at all. I've got one topic that something that I talked about with someone the other day, and surely this has got to be a point of. I hope I'm not the only one that looks like a weapon here. But anyway, are we rolling, Ron?
We are rolling, sir.
We are rolling, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. It's People Like Us. It's this camera today. Seat switch, cheek. You know the drill. We don't need to do the story again. But yeah, this is People Like Us. We're back. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we are joined again by, he needs no introduction, it's Chris Muldowny, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
We're back, people. So this is the point, right? Because the person I spoke to, I thought there was going to be a two-way thing where I said mine, ha ha ha, dead funny, that's embarrassing. And then I thought the other person was going to like have theirs, but like they weren't funny. So I kind of wish I didn't do it.
Right.
So I'm going to, for the sake of entertainment, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again here. And look, you have to be honest.
Okay.
Right?
I'll do my best.
And you're playing in this, Ron, right?
Okay.
And I know people watching this will also, at least some, will have something as embarrassing as I do.
Right.
Pet names when you were a kid. What did your mammy call you?
Christopher.
This isn't going to go well. So you didn't have any like embarrassing little things that they called you?
No.
Are you being honest?
I swear down, mate.
Ron, help me, mate.
My dad called me my nickname, but no.
Right.
No
I
stupid
think
pet names.
The one I've got's a bit universal. Like, I used to make my mum just call us Sunshine.
Sunshine. It's, yeah.
You're right, Sunshine.
So
Yeah.
Dan's obviously done something in his childhood that's got him a really embarrassing nickname. Let's hear it then.
Well, there was two. But like, this hasn't really gone well. Like, number one, I thought it was going to go longer. So in my head, Chris was going to say his. It was going to be, say, like, Mummy's little leprechaun. I don't know. Something sweet. You know what I mean? Mummy's little clover. Something like that.
No, nothing like that, mate.
Nothing like that, no. And I thought Ron's was going to be as, like, cringe, Like, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for cringe.
Right.
So, I'll start off with the least embarrassing of the two, which I think I'll even get a pass for this. Well, like, it's like, oh, fucking hell. But, like, so the first one was Mummy's Little Soldier.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, it's a bit, like, bit ick, but, it's, you could, that could be said in a room full of people and you just be like, oh, ma'am, like, don't call me that in here.
Yeah.
But, like, there was another one.
Which was
Squash Pot.
How did that come about?
I still get that now.
Right.
I believe it's got something to do with the fact that I was a chubby kid.
All right.
So I was called Squash Pot. So that's not... That when I told this to the person before, I got ripped. I thought it was quite sweet. You've gone quiet on me, Chris.
I mean, I don't know where to go with it, mate.
Yeah. Well, you've kind of killed it, lads.
I've had nicknames, but like not embarrassing ones from me mum.
No.
Yeah, I've had nicknames, but just abuse from schoolmates, isn't it? It's like,
Does Squash Pot qualify as abuse?
No.
No.
Well, unless someone else.
Squash
I think if your pals started calling you Squash Pot.
I don't mind if you change.
Is that like because you were little and looked like you'd been squashed, or?
Probably. Squash Pot, yeah. Yeah, well...
It's not even that embarrassing though, is it, really?
No.
It's fuck all.
No.
Like, I used to get called Kebab. Right? And then my mates were trying to get me with a lass, so they called her Shebab.
Kebab and Shebab.
Yeah, that's how it used to go.
That's pretty good, to be honest. Kebab and Shebab.
Yeah.
Did you get with a lass?
No, I never did.
I can imagine. No.
It was awkward because we were like really good mates. Like we had like music together in secondary school, so it was like it was going to be awkward, and like everyone else was like, because everyone else is together, and I was just like not really that bothered.
No.
And everyone was trying to force it, like they even doing spin the bottle in a fucking tent, man.
They made you spin a bottle in a tent.
Yeah, I mean, you've never done spin the bottle.
We've all done spin the bottle.
I think
Yeah,
I
I was
did,
gonna
but
say.
I don't think I was in a tent.
Well, we used to camp
You're
out.
somewhere though, aren't you?
Yeah,
Was the tent a key part of the game, or did you just happen to be in a tent?
No, I just happened to be in a tent. Like where I live is
Knocked up a tent to play spin the bottle specifically.
no,
We're play spin the bottle. Where's the tent at?
Yeah.
Where I'm from, we have these fir trees. So instead of like going
We
out,
have them here too.
instead of going out to like a town or something, we just camp out.
In the fir trees.
Yeah, 5 minutes from the house. It was pointless.
Mate, I seen some fucked up things me when I was camping as a kid. Like, it pains me to say this. Like, obviously I've never named the person, but like, I think I seen get murdered.
No way.
Well, maybe not murdered, but like, definitely abused when I was a kid.
By
A boy.
one of your mates.
Obviously, like, we were under the influence of a lot of drugs back then.
How old were you?
Probably like, I don't know, like, I feel like we're like 14, something like
You
that.
had loads of drugs at 14-year-old.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Somebody.
Not
What
loads.
kind
but
of drugs?
Not loads. Like, you know, the ones that were kicking about, like ecstasy and stuff like that.
At 14.
They're kicking about at 14.
Yeah.
Darlow's different, man. I thought Stockton was bad. Darlow's completely.
I mean, listen, we weren't rich people. We weren't like on them every day. They were
when
like,
we heard the word drugs when we were 14-year-old, we're like, oh,
Really?
drugs. Yeah, of course.
oh, no. We started young.
No. Started smoking weed in fifth year seniors, but didn't have a pill until, fucking hell, I must have been 18, 19 when I had my first ecstasy.
Yeah, man. I think we started smoking weed in like.
But anyway, going back to the
Yeah, well, I didn't see it get murdered and I didn't see it get abused, but my memory of what I do remember makes it so it doesn't seem normal. So, my memory of it is we were sat round, like we were camping in like, it was like near a river. Not camp, it wasn't camping. It was just staying out all night. There was no
Right.
tent. We would just do what we called all-nighters. Did you remember all-nighters?
didn't do them when I was 14 either, mate.
Yeah, all-nighters. Maybe I was 16, I don't know. I could have been somewhere between 14 and 16. Because I'm thinking, would I be allowed out all night them nights? Maybe
wouldn't be, would you?
Maybe I was 16. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's, you know, neither here nor there. But my memory is there was this one guy, and he was always known. I guess he was the guy. You know, we all know this guy. The guy that like he's the guy that likes fires.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
Crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
He's
the
tapped.
guy. Tapped, mate.
Always got the bottle of Lynx.
Yeah, mate, that's him. Yeah, you know, his thing. He'd walk around with elastic bands. He was very, very good at he'd get elastic bands and paper clips, and he could make arrows. I can remember this guy having these elastic bands and straightening paper clips to become pointy arrows, and I can remember him firing one and it's sticking in a girl's leg.
No
You know, because all girls wore skirts and that, and they used to go, "Ding," and they just like stab him. You know, like he was this guy. He was, he like compasses.
Like fucking lunatic.
Yeah, like
That's about that.
yeah, this
Mate.
yeah. Man, this guy was a special guy. You know. Now I say maybe this story's maybe had a bit too much drama because I didn't actually see the get hurt, but I remember us sat around like a fire. I don't think it was a fire. I think it was a bucket, to be honest. You know, a weed smoking contraption. And we were sat and it was pitch black. But you know, like back then, like you could sit in pitch black and your eyes would adapt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There was no phone torches, but like you could see enough.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. And obviously being under the influence, so like the memory isn't like thingy, but you know, like when you go back to your old days, you have like my memory is I have like screenshots. I have like, my memory doesn't really give me like events. It gives me like pictures.
Right.
So I have this shot of us and me not noticing it and people laughing, right, around this group, and me being a bit paranoid, like you are a bit paranoid. Like, why is everyone laughing? Are they laughing at me? Da, 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 da. Some people were giggling, some people weren't giggling. And then I remember looking to the side over this way, and the was sat there with us, right? Now, for a to be sat around with us in a group, that was probably not doing well, because wouldn't just sit there, would it?
I don't know.
I'm
If
not
you were it alone, it probably would, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Tame, man.
Are they? I've never gone up and petted a
No, it's
Run away.
You'll get in petting zoos.
I mean, yeah, they're babies and they're getting bottles, so like they're obviously
Them yeah.
yeah, they're going to come to you. No. My memory of run away when you tried to approach, they run.
Yeah, if it feels threatened, it will. But if you just sat there chilling and it's
Well,
made its way over, like
no.
let's go and see what these are doing because they're curious, aren't they?
No, it didn't make its way over because my other memory of this time is the chap that was, as the story would, because obviously after the event, it was a talked about thing,
right?
About the and some of the things I remember hearing weren't nice. Let's
So
say.
what did he do with the mate? Tell us.
I think he did things to the. I think.
What kind,
But like,
you're gonna have to explain more because
Well,
my
what
mind
kind of
went
things did
completely.
this man do with the
Yeah,
I remember afterwards, I don't know if he killed it or he did something to it, but I remember like days afterwards, people were like, mate, like
It's no wonder you're such a weirdo, mate. I swear to God.
I remember afterwards, like it going round like the group that like he kind of got outcasted a little bit, like it's fucked up that. Do you know, like people didn't think it was funny. Do you know what I mean? Like even the bad
It's
lads.
not funny, mate.
Yeah, the bad lads who I knocked about with were like, see, I was a serial go-homer.
Yeah.
I was that guy who'd always slink off.
Yeah, you wanted your bed.
Yeah, when it got too much, I never stayed the whole thingy. I'd always run off. Like, and I'd do it on the snide as well. It was called the trap
Go
door.
for a piss.
Yeah, I'd always do the trap door. When no one was looking, you just slink off and just run home. Do you know? But, and I think, again, memory of it is, I didn't see anything happening, but I remember seeing that. And I remember that this was like, it was like sat down sort of, not sat like a dog, but like, you know, where like it wasn't on any of its legs. And it was just there. And it was alive. Because I can remember it just sat there like chill, like it looked like as if it was high. Like it was just sat with everybody. And obviously like, oh God, like people were laughing and I was like, whoa, this is weird. You know, like I'm tripping out, da, 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 da. Like, but I know that wasn't a trip because I know that afterwards, like, you know, like no one knocks about with him anymore sort of thing. After that event, I mean, there was years of things leading up to this with this kid. You know what I mean? But I remember after that, he was
Final
like,
straw.
yeah, and like, nah.
We still haven't got the bottom of what actually happened to the mate.
Well, again, from my memory is I remember people saying that he might have bashed the head in.
No fucking way, man. What
Yeah.
a fucking psycho.
Yeah,
Go to jail for that, you know.
I can imagine.
You can go to jail for chasing it's called bothering. You can actually get arrested for it, mate. Yeah.
Bothering.
Yeah, if your dog gets into a thing and starts
Really?
chasing you're in all sorts of bother, mate, yeah.
Really? Well, yeah, like I say,
See if he bashed a skull in, what a fucking lunatic.
yeah, well,
Jesus.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know, but, you know.
How would that not get noticed, though? How would you not notice him bashing in a skull?
Well, I assume from what the story goes, people did notice.
So he fucked up and the was just sat there, obviously fucked,
My belief is
but was
that
still alive.
that was there because it wasn't well. That's what I believe. Because I have memories of I've been around and run away. I've never seen a come over for a pet. I've certainly never seen a sit round in a circle with a group of lads. Never seen that. Like, ever. Don't behave like that.
no.
So, but I do know, I've got facts and I've got stories. My facts are, that was definitely there. 100%. I know I saw that fact. And I know 2 reasons. Because of the stories that came days after. And we're dealing with groups of lads that would like, you know, these lads who I went about with, they would tax people, they would be racist, there would be violence, these weren't nice lads.
But the thing was too far
But
from
the thing was too much. And whatever gone on, like, whatever went on with that,
oh my God.
I just remember people saying, like, nah, fuck him. Like, he's not well, him. He's gonna go to fucking hell, him.
I mean, the arrowing paper clips at schoolgirls would have been the one for me to say that he's
Bangladeshi
a nut
schoolgirls
job.
as well.
He's an absolute nut job.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a
that's mental,
special
that,
type
like.
of guy. He was a special type of guy. I can remember
Name and
this.
shame him, kid.
I wouldn't dare.
We need to know who these people are so that we can avoid the
No,
kids.
man, I can't remember his name. But I remember,
He remembers.
I can't remember anyone's name. But I remember, you know, this was the same guy that, I remember a game we used to play, which was quite a fun game. Well, for him. He had a dartboard. We used to go around his house and he had a dartboard in his garage. Okay? And we'd be smoking weed. We'd be playing darts. And then a great game would be, when no one was expecting it, the garage door would get shut and the light would go off, right? So we're now in pitch black.
With darts flying around.
Yeah, and you just hear, wooding, wooding, and everyone would be fucking crouched, screaming, and he'd be laughing. And yeah, and then you put the light back on or open the garage door.
You
and
ever do any of this shit when you were
No,
a kid?
mate, no,
Me neither,
mate.
honestly. Like,
Yeah,
were
man.
we weird, or is he just like knocking about absolute
I think
loons?
we could be weird, mate, but that's mental, that.
Mate, a member of this group, I've told this story in here before, like a member of this group later went on, he's currently doing life for murder.
Never.
Yeah, man. It was big news.
Was he the one throwing the dart?
Nah, man, it wasn't him, believe it or not. Funnily enough, this guy that I can't remember his name, he's now actually like a normal bloke.
The psycho.
Not the murderer. The murderer's in jail.
I reckon he's still a psychopath.
He's not normal.
but
He's just hiding it much better, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, but like he's
Once
like
you do stuff like that, mate, you're a psycho, top and bottom. You
Yeah.
might be able to like train your like
To keep it
your social manner to be
yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
behind closed doors, that man's doing fucked up shit, guaranteed.
Beauty of it is, because I was a bit of a melt. You know, like you talk about like circles and stuff. There was like different circles of people. I went about with the baddest of the bad, but I was like the melt of the group. There was two of us. It was me and Adam Pearson. You won't mind me saying. We both went about and we were like the wetties sort of thing.
The good kids in the
But
group.
we wanted to be bad lads.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So we go about with them as if like we'd wear the gear and put the cap on and that and think we were. But like we
But
were
really deep down, he's a good kid.
yeah, we were a couple of melts.
Yeah.
Like we'd always slink off together and like we were like little scaredy cats. Like we had these routes through the town when we go place. We wouldn't just walk down the street because back in the day, mate, like it seemed I said back in the day, it makes it sound like old. I'm sure it's dangerous now. But mate, once upon a time, we couldn't walk from where we lived to where we were going just anywhere we wanted because you were gonna get taxed. There was areas in the town where you don't go.
Yeah.
Like they were dangerous to go. Like you didn't go North Road because I'm not saying names, but there was like, it was just known that if you go there, they'll get you. And if you went here, that person will get you. Because they're knocked about on the streets. Everybody knocked about on the streets.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it is now where people sit inside. People were out. Everybody was out on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And if you run across these people, it was automatic. I can remember seeing it. And like we used to have these routes where like we'd walk down a black path and we'd go through this alleyway. It would never be a direct. It'd be like a long way of like secret, like a secret way that like, and I can remember walking these routes and us going down alleys and like peeping round corners, like, you know, like looking because you'd hear people and then we'd run to the next alley. That's a paint a picture of like, we were melts, mate, but we just pretended we weren't melts. But I was lucky enough to, like I say, I probably was only witness to 10% of stuff they did. In a way, we kind of the meltiness saved us, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Kept you on the right path.
Yeah. But I could, like you say, I've told you a bit about this.
Better be a melting alive, mate, than a...
Yeah, I told you
Not
the
a
bits I
melting
know
dead.
about this psycho and the bits I can remember, but like, I'm pretty sure that there was a lot more, like, leading up to stuff like this. There was a lot more going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, these are dangerous people.
You ever get taxed?
Yeah.
I did as well.
Yeah, taxed. I got taxed. I got a bike took off me by a kid.
Yeah, I had a bike taxed off me as well.
We
We were in the paper, us.
are.
Front page of the Gazette, mate. Yeah, me and my two mates.
Well, because you got taxed.
Well, attacked and taxed, yeah.
You got attacked too.
Well, we tried to fight back, didn't we? We didn't want our bikes to get taxed. So
Really?
these older kids, well, me mate Baz, he was like an 11-year-old, but he was like a 20-year-old.
Right.
So they didn't get his bike. They wanted his bike. It was an activator. Do you remember those ones with a suspension on the front? They wanted his bike, but Baz is like, nah, not having my bike. Like, he's just taking punches on his chin, Baz, holding on to his bike. You're not land as many punches as you want, mate. You're not getting my bike. Yeah. And he's riding off. The other one's riding off on my cousin's bike. He's riding off, and I tried to push him into the bush. So he comes off the bike and goes into the bush, clips me, and takes my bike. My bike was safe, mate. My bike was all right. It was a Huffy, a green Huffy.
Right.
Just got it for Christmas, mate, and I was
Fuck's sake.
devastated. Absolutely devastated. So yeah, my bike got taxed. Baz kept his, and my cousin Jonathan's bike was gone as well. And then another time, Eastbourne. You know Eastbourne, don't you?
Well, Darlington.
No, Eastbourne in Stockton.
I don't. You got an Eastbourne too?
Yeah, we got an Eastbourne. Rough as toast, mate.
Okay.
And we used to have to go there for our drugs.
Right.
And much like you did, we used to have to pivot and, fucking, I like eyes on switch constantly, just watching what you do. And anyway, we came across these two lads who we knew, much older than us, and he comes up and he asked me for 50 pence. Me, idiot, I'd just been paid from Mackie D's. I had a wallet full of cash, mate, 200 odd quid, my 2 weeks' wages, and I pulled my wallet out. Fucking idiot. Straight out. Well, I had hold of it and he had hold of it, so we're both holding on to this wallet, and he's looking at me with these death eyes like, if I don't get this wallet, I can't get my smack. Give me your fucking wallet. And this other lad called Bolin, he was a proper naughty kid, you know what I mean? One of the naughtiest kids in school. And he said, oh, give us that wallet. So he took the wallet off this guy, gave me 20 quid and took the rest. What the fuck?
Like, he's done you a favour.
I know, I couldn't believe it.
So you
20
had something
quid.
to get home with, you know?
I had enough to go and get myself 20 quid's worth of resin. Yeah, happy days. Me and Steve went back to the shed and got fucking boxed off. And then I went crying to me mum, my wages.
Yeah, mate.
Got the police involved, everything.
What did you tell me? I was going to get drugs.
No, I just said I was walking through Eastbourne and I got taxed. Tell him. Yeah, I was just in Eastbourne trying to score some ganja and I got taxed. No.
Yeah, mate. No, there was some serious, we taxed on a grand scale, mate. Like,
did you do taxing? I've never taxed anyone.
No, I've
mate.
never taxed, no.
As if I could tax anyone.
I've never taxed.
5'7".
I've pinched stuff. I've pinched stuff, but never taxed a person.
Right.
I don't think it was ever hard enough. Like,
No, same.
I just couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't.
But yeah, mate, taxing, taxing is different to being robbed, because I got robbed like regularly.
Yeah.
Robbed is like, you leave your bike outside the shop, the bike's gone. That's not tax, that's robbed. Like coming downstairs on a morning and someone smashed your shed door in and took the bikes. That's robbed, not taxed.
Yeah.
So both. I was robbed a lot of robberies. Like a bike, there's like a common like joke in our family. A bike never made it from one Christmas to the next. Never, ever. You ask my mum, like, it was like a 10-year span from like 6 to 16.
It was big in the 90s, wasn't it, taxing bikes?
Yeah, just bikes were just taxed. So
Yeah.
I've had them took off me. I've had them taxed, took off me, only once. But the rest of them were
Stolen out the back garden.
Stolen from the back garden, stolen from outside the shop.
Out the shed.
Yeah. So that, but face-to-face taxed, that only happened, like empty your pocket sort of thing. The thing is, at school, it was just every day. Like, you got taxed every day at school by this particular family. So there was like a few, just bad luck, mate. Like, just wrong age, wrong time. Like, the year I was in and the years that surrounded my year, you had no hope. It was like, apparently, during all the chaos at school, my mum had gone one day down to school, like she did all the time, and one of the like sort of head of year teachers had said, listen, we've always been a rough school sort of thing. It's on a counterless day. But they said they'd never seen a time like this, that like, if you were ever going to be, you shouldn't have been in a year. My year was the year you shouldn't have been in.
Yeah.
He said every year there'd be one bad person in a real nutcase in every year. We had like a dozen of them.
Yeah.
And they all had crews, you know what I mean? And the year above me did an all, and the year above that did an all. It was just, it'll always be remembered. That late 90s, early 2000s at the school I went to.
Bad year.
Bad, mate. And taxing was like, we said, have you ever been taxed? Like which day? Yeah, mate. Like, I think 5 years went by where I was, you were taxed a couple of times a week, and it wouldn't be for anything great. You might have 50p in your pocket. You might have a fag in your pocket. You might have something, a bag of Maltesers, I don't know. But you just got stood up there and then, right, empty pockets.
You ever been robbed abroad?
Yeah.
I have as well.
Yeah.
In Tenerife.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just sat at the bar and sent Josh up to get some money out the room. And there's this English kid just lingering on the corner looking dead suspicious. Anyway, he looks over, he gives me this, that one.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, he comes over, he's like, do you want any coke? Do you want any weed? It's like, yeah. Yeah, I do actually. Go on then. So he's like, right, I'll go and get it. I'll come back and see you. So he goes off, he gets it, comes back. I give him, I think, 30 euros for the ganja and about 70, 80 euros for the sniff.
Right.
Puts it in my hand, take it, go back to the room. No coke.
No.
Zero coke.
No.
And the weed wasn't weed.
No.
Don't know what it was. It wasn't weed.
No.
There's 100 euros gone. Never. I had him on WhatsApp and everything. I've texted him back. What the fuck? Blocked. You little rat.
Yeah.
So one of them where you want to see him again. I wish
Yeah.
I could see that cunt again. Me.
I've had two like that. It's exactly the same. Man was a lucky man in Tenerife.
Yeah.
early 20s, wanted weed. I wasn't hardcore like you, mate. I wasn't into the class A's then, you know. Yeah, lucky guy, same thing. Hey, Del Boy, you know, handed him some money. Like, I even knew the game, like a rock wrapped in tinfoil. Oh, you know, went back and it's just like a stone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, right, yeah. But another one, which I'm quite proud of, which this just shows my commitment to the cause. Some years later, this is when the world of resin and solid weed wasn't a thing anymore. This was when it was, the green had started then.
Yeah.
The real stuff. And I was in Zante in Greece.
Yeah.
Great holiday. First lads holiday, you know. And I had, back then, I was you know, allegedly, apparently, maybe, in my opinion, I used to take weed on holiday, apparently, allegedly. So I was like...
It was a badge.
Yeah, I used to just put it in my sock and take it. I did it loads of times. And I wouldn't do it now, but I just thought I wouldn't get caught, and I didn't.
Sniffer dogs all over the shop, mate.
Yeah, they just didn't catch me. Like...
Lucky bastard.
I remember going through the scanner and everything.
I brought ganja back from Amsterdam, like.
But this one, I did Amsterdam. But this one, right, I'd run out halfway through the holiday because everybody else was smoking my stuff. And I went out to source some off somebody, and I was given, like, for like what seemed like nothing. I mean, I don't remember the numbers, but let's say like I'd given somebody 20 quid. And they gave me like this great big bag full of green. And I was like, oh, this country's good. You get loads for your money here. And I went back and opened it up, and it looked a bit queer. And my mates were like, oh, he sold you herbs. Anyway, it became a massive embarrassment. We'd made friends with like the people that ran the hotel. Before you know it, right, there's everybody's right, like the owners of the hotel, my mates, people round the pool. They're all like, laughing like fuck. Do you know what I did? It was oregano. It turned out to be oregano.
Yeah.
You know what I did? Smoked it. I smoked it all week. Not once.
Dear.
I smoked it for 3 days. I smoked oregano.
You're off your banner.
I got a bit high.
Did you?
Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I felt something.
Doesn't taste nice though, does it? Because I got done in Amsterdam. Some guy was walking around the streets late at night. I was looking for a coffee shop that none were open anymore.
Right.
And this guy said, "Do you want these?" Sold me 2 White Widow for €30, and it was some kind of herb, oregano or something like that.
Right.
So I sparked it. It's like, what the fuck? That's not ganja. You rip it open. Oh, what?
So that's popping in that.
Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah, whistling and shit.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's mad, innit? Tell you what, I'm glad those days are over.
Yeah.
I'm glad those days are over. But yeah, fun, yeah. Robbed and blagged and, yeah, you name it, had it all. I guess you've been sheltered to that, have you, Ron?
Yeah, I haven't been taxed, robbed.
Nothing.
Not like that. No.
Lives in Fishburn, doesn't he? It's a nice, quiet little village.
Is it, though?
Well,
Everyone knows each other and shit like that. You know what I mean? You can't get away with something. Whereas you live in a big town like Darlow or Stockton, shit you can get away with because everyone doesn't know everyone. But in Fishburn, everyone will know everyone.
Yeah.
Or someone's family, or you know what I mean? There's always a link.
Do you think that's what it is? Because it's so small, like a small village, that you just, it doesn't happen because you'd find out who it was.
Exactly.
everyone knew everyone in every village, basically. In like a 5 mile radius, everyone knew everyone.
Yeah.
So it's school, so if someone did something, but you'd get done for it, basically. Someone will sort you out.
Right.
So I never really had any of that. Never been robbed, no one said empty your pockets, not like that ever.
You're very lucky, Ron. But then I also think it's generational as well, because I think at your age, a lot of people, I mean, I'm not saying you all did it, I'm sure you went out as well, but there was more of a gaming type, stay in the house type of...
Yeah.
Hang on.
We were just out all the time, weren't we?
We're saying that, right, as old farts. And it's like, that's the said thing that like kids nowadays just stay in and they don't go out. Do they though? Because we don't know. Like, is that true? Is that actually true?
Yeah.
Kids are just staying in.
It's more so now because people are growing
How
up with
often do you see
iPads.
kids playing out, walking the streets? You don't, do you?
To be fair, I'm not
Back in
really
our
looking.
day, you'd see kids everywhere.
Yeah.
They were all out on the streets doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
You
couldn't
just don't
go
see
places.
them anymore.
I think I used to go out when I was about 16 because every Friday after school we'd go out to what we call Teletubby Land and we'd all have drink. It's just the pit heaps. That's all it is, but it gets called Teletubby Land because someone said it looks like it.
Pit heaps?
Yeah.
Oh, with all the hills and that.
Yeah,
Little-
so obviously Fishburn's an old pit village. So it's near where the pit actually used to be.
Oh.
So it's just hills basically. Everyone who's normal walks the dog around there, and then we used to go down there on a Friday night and drink.
Right.
Teletubby Land.
Yeah, class that, man. That's how we used to camp out. Teletubby Land.
Yeah, and in a way, you know, you always talk about, oh, like, I wish it was like it was when I was young. I don't wish it was like that anymore. It was horrible. It really was horrible.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get flashbacks, like a smell will take me back and I will get this feeling in the pit of my stomach. I remember school or something like that, and it just makes me feel like proper sick in my stomach, you know what I mean? Like horrible.
It's so bad. Like, yeah, like it's just... Do you know what as well? Like people say, oh, I'd love to be young again. Do you know what? I wouldn't.
No.
It was horrible. My
I
memory...
wouldn't mind being young again if I knew everything that I know now. I would be happy with that arrangement. Go back to when I was like 16, but I know everything that I know now. Life would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. You just cheat the game, wouldn't you?
Exactly,
You'd
mate,
literally be miles ahead of everybody else, proper clued up.
Yeah.
But being young, like, just...
Scary, isn't it?
Scary, fucking...
You got all that pressure on you to decide what you're going to do with your life and all that carry on. It depressed the fuck out of me, like.
Yeah.
Until I actually found something that was decent at. It was always like a panic.
Yeah.
Got to sort my life out. Got to sort. Your dad's on your case. Your mum's on your case. Got no money. Fucking, oh God. Brutal times, mate. Brutal.
Yeah, it just constantly, like, skint, like, all the time.
Did you get a lot of pressure off your parents to sort your life out? I did.
No.
They were on me. Shitloads, mate. My life wasn't wasn't barely bearable, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard. I was up at 7 o'clock, kicked out the house, go and get a job, don't come back till you've got one.
Really?
Yeah, every morning, mate.
Wow.
You know what I'd do?
What?
I'd get on a bus and ride around all day. Literally, 17-year-old, I'm on the fucking bus in Stockton, I'm just touring Teesside, Hartlepool, everywhere, just on this tripper all day, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what the fuck to do with myself.
When you get back, did they say, like, where have you been?
Yeah, just make shit up. I've been down the job centre, I've done this, I've done that. No job, unlucky. Well, start again tomorrow.
Wow.
And that's the way it went until I got myself a job.
Ah, no, I was mollycoddled. Mollycoddled.
No,
I wasn't given, like...
You weren't firstborn, were you?
Yeah.
You were firstborn.
Yeah. For me...
I got it harsh as fuck.
I was... Because I was such a dreadful failure at everything. I was just such a failure. Everything that I started, I'd fuck up. Always got sacked.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, my mum was always somebody who was like... I don't know, it's always like, oh, well, we'll do this. She was always like, she always support me for the next thing, always support me for the next thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just got loads of, like, passes, really. And I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing. I mean, you can say it's a bad thing because it didn't push me, like, strongly into doing something. But listen to your story, it's like, maybe it wasn't, you know?
I would have preferred a little less on top, you know what I mean? It was...
Yeah.
It basically made me feel constantly scared, you know what I mean?
Of
about
what?
my life, where it was going, what was going to happen to me.
Right.
Like, constantly just shitting myself, what the fuck? Because the amount of pressure that's being put on you.
Yeah.
I just felt like, wow, my life's never going to go anywhere. That's how I felt.
So mine's happened in reverse. Like, when I was young, I didn't give a fuck. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, I was just completely blind and completely convinced that it's all going to be sound.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Like, I tried everything. I was going to be this. I was going to be that. I've had like 10 lives, you know, like at least 10 times. I'm going to be a mechanic. No. I'm going to be a welder. No. I'm going to be a PE teacher. No. I'm going to be... And like, I didn't just get the idea. I'd go off and do things in that direction. You know, I worked in a garage. I was a welder. A shit one, but I was a welder.
Yeah.
I did a course to start the path of a PE teacher. I've done it all. And like, every time I was convinced, this is what I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to be. And I don't know, mine's happened in reverse. That thought you've just had there, that happens now.
Does it?
Now I'm there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck. Now I'm 40 and I haven't done anything. Like, I
Yeah.
haven't pieced it together. Like, shit. Now I'm there now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, when I was younger, nah, man, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't stress about it anymore, mate.
No.
Nah, fuck it. What's the point, mate? Life is life and it'll pan out how it's going to pan out, won't it? You just got to do your best. But as I say, back in the day, mate, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't think I had any like serious skills to take into a workplace. So I always went for the shittest jobs, and my dad always said to me, why are you applying for the shittest jobs all the time? I'm just trying to get a fucking job to shut you up, mate. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? But yeah, eventually I got a job at Barclaycard and
Do you never think of going
people
off?
left me alone.
You never think about going off with your dad and learning the trades?
You're fucking joking, man. He's in his 70s now.
Yeah, but back then.
Yeah, I tried. I was shit. I was useless, mate.
Well, everybody is when they start.
Yeah, I'm just not that type of hands-on. It hasn't passed down from my dad to me.
No.
It's just not for me, that. I hate it. Manual labour just isn't for me.
Yeah,
He couldn't teach me either. I remember he was trying to fit this gate. So he's trying to, and he wants me to push the gate so it's level with wherever he's screwing it in. And he said, to me, and I'm pushing it that way rather than pushing it. So he's like, well, yeah, fuck it. And I just like, me and you are not going to work that at all. It's not going to happen.
Just personalities, just
clash like too similar.
Bit alike, I is.
Yeah. Got a lot of similarities with me, Dad.
Yeah, mate. No, I think
apart from being handy, I'm definitely not good with tools.
Yeah, but it always starts like that, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It always starts like
but to get into it, you'd have to have some sort of interest in it, wouldn't you? You'd have to be keen on it, like working with a hammer. Like some kids like that, don't they? They want to build stuff and they want to. Fuck that, give me a football and get me out of it now.
What did you want to be, Ron, when you grew up?
Well, are we talking like when I was like 4 or 5 year old? Or
Well, no, just like what dreams did you have? What did you think you were going to be?
What did I think I was going to be? A train driver. That was something
Good money,
else.
that, mate.
I know, yeah.
I know, and they always go on strike. So
Living the dream, man, that.
Yeah, so it'd be ideal that. But no, I think when I hit like 16, I just left secondary school. I was like, I want to do nothing what I've just done at school. Like everything I did at school, I was like, I don't want anything to do with that. Like I used to play drums, hence why I took music, and then teacher was a bit of an arsehole, so it sort of killed that passion for it. So it was like, well, what the fuck do I do? And then looking at colleges, whatnot, and then media came up. I was like, fuck it, give it a go. See what it's
Media.
like. Yeah.
Like what if you study media? Like it's so
It
generic.
wasn't necessarily
what do you do?
like
Media. What is media?
Cameras.
Do you know what I mean? Like you say the word media, you hear it all the time. But what is media? What's it mean?
Yeah.
I work in
cameras,
media. What's that?
recording, everything like that, basically. Everything to do with what you see online and the telly.
See,
That is media.
we came at the wrong time, us. Tell you for why. Well, certainly I did. You might have. Well, no, I think it was even worse for you. So, what happened in mine and your lifespan? We're not too far off the same age. When we were at school, there was very little access to digital things, computers, PCs, this sort of thing. My school didn't get PCs till I was in year 10. Like, we just didn't have PCs in the school.
Wait, that's mental.
Yeah, and I was...
So you didn't have an IT department at all?
No, there was no
insane,
IT.
mate. What the fuck?
But, I mean, for me personally, I actually got barred from IT. My scenario was fucking proper nightmare for me. So people in my year... And I always think the people's in the year above me must have got it even worse because they didn't even have them 2 years. But when the IT department came in year 10, I got barred from IT because me and the teacher fell out. Well, I was an arsehole probably. And she banned me from the... So when everybody else would do IT, I had to go sit in like... What's it
Isolation.
called? Isolation. So I never got to touch the computers. So and what I always think is, the way like the world panned out, I always think like, to be our age, it's very unlucky in this respect because what happened is we left school and within 5 years, the digital boom went boom and everything was the internet. And I didn't even know how to turn a computer on. Yeah. So I was a young man in this world that digital was so important.
When did you start using the internet? Can you remember?
Yeah. Probably like 10 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's going to be more than 10 years.
I've known you 16 years, man.
Yeah. So I think my memory of computers is this. There was the IT thing at school, I never touched them. When I left school, we did get a PC in the house and it was one of them dial-up things that made all that noise. Yeah. You couldn't be on it with the phone and all that shit. And I used it. I hadn't even got as far as porn yet. It was literally for music.
Yeah.
Literally, I figured out, because all I gave a fuck about was smoking weed and listening to hip-hop music. And I figured out somebody told me, because I'm not clever, that you can steal music, allegedly, from the internet. So I would allegedly steal music. And I figured out how to burn a CD.
Pirate bit.
Yeah. Oh my God, allegedly. So I'd have these CDs. Like, oh my God, I'm playing a CD in my car. Like, oh my God. So that was my first memory. Then left home sort of thing, and then nothing. Like, I remember my first girlfriend who I lived with, we didn't have a laptop or a PC or nothing like that. She was a carer, so like she wasn't in that world either. Do you know what I mean? And then I think, like through my millions of jobs, then in my early 20s, getting a job at my first sales role and being made, because you have to use them systems, you know, like I still didn't know how to work it, like emails and stuff. I wasn't good at stuff like that. But I knew how to press the computer on at work and click through their database and ring people.
Yeah.
So then, to be honest, mate, my own laptop, like my own... Because even when I was working at the other place, the place where me and you both worked, I didn't own a laptop.
Yeah.
There was nothing in my house
No.
that could use the internet. I just used it at work.
Yeah.
And I think my first internet in my house was about 8 or 9 years ago, where I got my very first laptop.
That's mental.
Yeah. So I never used it at home. The only thing I'd use it at home for is watching porn. Do you know what I mean? That was the only thing it was for. Like, I didn't need it for a telly. There was no telly. I watched the telly if I wanted to watch the telly.
Yeah.
And music had moved along by then because it was MP3s by then. So it was like different. So yeah, it was really only for porn. And I've only started using, I mean, to be fair, like I don't really use it now. Like I don't really use the internet. But yeah, and I always think being our age was unlucky. If you were born 5 years younger, your whole, by then, that digital thing had started and your whole comprehensive school would have been, you'd have been no more pen and paper, you'd have been on the computer all day.
Yeah.
Like, so I always just think, like, fuck, a bit of a bad time, really.
Yeah, we missed out, didn't we?
Not just my age, but like, I guess the 10, 15, 20 years above us as well. Because 10, 15 years, 20 years above us, they, you know, for the most part, they've probably made their way in life by now. But from my age to about 10 or 15 years more, bad time to be born that. Bad time. For that, for like the world, like, because like we're dinosaurs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to these kids. I imagine you didn't have pen and paper at school. It was all computers, right?
Oh, we still have pen and paper. Like we only use a computer if it was IT.
Did you have like textbooks and stuff where you write things in?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
We all had that.
So I had this convo
If you
with
didn't
someone.
have kids writing in school, mate, you'd have illiteracy.
I literally had this conversation with a lady in the bank the other day. Because it dawned on me, I thought, like, nowadays, like, if there's a kid in school now who's like 7, 8, 9 year old and he's going to primary school, going to junior school, are they teaching them like pen and paper, or is it not just all laptop now?
You don't tend
Still
to
get
use
taught how to write, mate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Of course you will.
You don't really use a computer unless you're in IT.
Right, okay, so that's still
Don't
the
have a
same.
laptop in every classroom, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
We did get a privilege though. We got tablets
Did you?
in like year 10, year 9.
Mm.
Everyone just used to break them.
So you got tablets to what, for like every lesson?
Yeah. So like they would put stuff in like a OneDrive, and it was like the class PowerPoint. So you could
But
like
it's your iPad that you take to all classes. You don't get a new one every class.
yeah.
You just
So
got
it's your
one and that's
personal
yours
one.
taken around
So
with you.
That's what I'm thinking.
you could buy one at like a discounted price because they got it through a certain scheme or something.
Yeah.
So you would have your own, or you could rent one at the school. So you go in and pick a tablet up in the morning, and then that would be yours for the day, and you drop it back off on before you leave.
Right.
So I had my own personal one, and they would just like sort of upload like the class PowerPoint. So if you missed a bit and you need to go back, then you had that option to do so.
Yeah.
Right.
But you were
Yeah.
all still pen and paper. Like even though you had a tablet, you weren't doing work on the tablet. It was just mainly like a helping
nice.
You
hand.
learn curse writing and all that carry on still,
Yeah,
won't you?
yeah.
All the same shit we were taught.
Mm.
School's a bit shit though, isn't it, really? Because it's not tailored enough for each individual person. You're all sat in the same shit and it doesn't work for some people, you know what I mean? There's other ways to educate people, and I think that's where it's there'll be a lot of skillful people that don't get the knowledge that they should have got during that school period, because what they're learning isn't no use to them. You know what I mean? For example, people who go into trades, like if they'd have been learning that shit at school and said, well, that's not for me, that education side of it, because I just think, yeah, it's not as tailored as it could be, particularly secondary school. I think once you get to secondary school, you should be able to pick and choose what you want to learn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think secondary school, like, again, what do I know? But if I wrote the script similar to what you say, secondary school would be set up like your introduction to what the real world is. So instead of doing like maths, English and science, you would be doing things like finance first. You'd be doing things like social studies. So like you're learning like, you know, about different people and different cultures and like, okay, you know what I mean? Just set you up for what's going to come.
Yeah.
What the real world is.
School doesn't prepare you for life, does it? At all.
Well, I've never used a Bunsen burner since I left school, to be honest. I've never, ever, no.
I still think science.
Have you?
No,
No.
never.
I've never needed that.
No, it's important. I'm not saying science shouldn't be taught, but it should be taught to those kids that have an aptitude for science.
I think
if I'm shit
everyone-
at science in first year seniors, the chances are in fifth year seniors, I'm still going to be shit at science. You know what I mean? Because it's not
Well, they can teach you different stuff in science. Like the way they could like tailor it is like, don't wash your clothes in bleach, like because you dye your clothes. Like that's still chemistry in it. Do you know what I mean? They can use chemistry in real life. Like they could really like if they wanted to do chemistry, or would this be biology? They could pair them up. They could be like really clever here and like prevent kids from like doing drugs and drinking, and say we're going to do chemistry, but we're going to look at the effects of the body from this substance going in the body and stuff like this, and like really make kids aware of like, okay, so when you sniff cocaine, or whatever the kids are sniffing now, this is what will happen, and and like these are the effects. This is why you feel the way you do, and like making kids aware of what's going on, long-term effects of that, of this. Is that not like chemistry and biology all in one go? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I should be, you know what I'm saying? I should be writing the curriculum.
Loads of kids sat in that class saying, sounds decent, cocaine.
Yeah, man.
Did you never have like an awareness week?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure we did, mate,
But did you ever get shown the video of like unconscious people don't want tea? Have you
We've
ever
done
seen
that
before?
on this show, mate, yeah.
So
Done it on the show.
I hadn't seen that till then. That was the first time I saw.
If
yeah.
she's asleep, don't make her drink tea.
That is so
Unconscious
funny.
people don't want tea.
Yeah, it's good.
Even if she said she wants some tea, and you bring her the tea, and then she decides, no, I don't want the tea anymore. Don't make her drink the tea.
Don't make her drink the
It's
tea,
funny,
no,
like.
no.
Dan thought it just came out.
Yeah, I
like
thought it was
15,
brand new.
20-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't know. To be fair, I wasn't at school much.
Yeah.
So I missed a lot of it.
How?
Just off. Just
Nicking off her.
Yeah, it's just not going,
See,
basically.
we
yeah.
tried that. We always got caught.
Oh, no. It was easy in our school, like, easy.
You didn't have a register in every class.
Of course, mate, there was ways and means. So there was multiple ways. So the early days, when people gave a fuck, we would go in, get our mark, then walk out the fire door. And then come back after lunch, get your mark again, then leave.
That's tutor.
Tutor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But you had a register in every class as well,
I don't remember that.
don't you?
No.
Never.
I don't think we had a register in every class,
Didn't
no.
you?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't remember it. So there was that way. But then as time progressed, we stopped going to get our mark and we just not go. So I was always lucky or unlucky. I had a allegedly a nana that was perfectly all right, allegedly, about me not going to school. And
Is this allegedly?
and she lived opposite the school. So it was
Easy.
easy.
You're not going to make you come
Go to
back and do your
grandma's.
maths.
Go, grandma's, give me a key. You know.
What grandma wasn't in? You had free rent
Yeah,
at grandma's
she
house.
went to work, yeah.
Oh, you were living
Mate,
the dream, mate.
she left me cigarettes out. You know? She left me 20 fags. Like, she
Oh,
said it up.
grandma.
Bacardi's in the fridge, you know? God bless Nana. Cool.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's how it began. And later on, to be honest, mate, it went the other way. Like everybody, bullying starts, you know? And when bullying started, it was... I can't count for anybody else's bullying. I can say, oh, my bullying was really severe. Other people's might have been worse than mine. I don't know. But we certainly thought it was severe. So it became like fine, where my mum would like not let me as such, but like, yeah, if I'm crying and I don't want to go because I'm scared, then like, yeah, like you're not going then, you're staying here. So it just kind of
Was it genuine or you didn't?
No, it was genuine. Yeah. I was genuinely shit myself. Yeah.
It's bad crack, that kid.
Well, everybody got bullied, right?
Yeah, everyone
So-
did. We all got tortured.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
100%.
think mine-
Everyone tortured each other. It was part of being a young kid at school, and we all torture each other.
Yeah. Like I said, my year, again, I'm sure other people might have bad years too, but my year was a particularly bad year.
Yeah, I don't think my bullying was exactly bad as yours.
Yeah,
I was never
mine was serious,
crying. I was
mate.
never-
Mine would kick your front door in and come and get you. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what we were dealing with. Yeah, it was serious, mate. I can remember once, mate, hiding in the attic in my own house, believe it or not, from the bullies. Because they were coming in.
I've hid in my attic once.
Have you?
Yeah, because I didn't want to go and look for work. Climbed, because I slept downstairs in the garage. The garage was
You said-
converted to the bedroom. There was a loft in there where the boiler was and all that carry on.
Beautiful.
So I thought, fuck this, I'm not going out today. Climbed up in my loft. Oh, my dad sussed me. Oh, I'm laying across the hatch. Just laying across the hatch there. Loads of clothes down as a bed. You know what I mean? And my dad's like, oh, fuck, I'm busted. One time I hid in my wardrobe. I swear. So I knew they'd come in, they'd have a look. Has he gone to work? He's gone, yeah. And then I'd be all right. I could just chill. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't come back in my room. I'd just chill in my room. But no, open the door, there I am.
What?
So embarrassed. I was sick of my life, mate. I got tortured by my mum and dad. Tortured.
I don't know how you, I mean,
So
mate,
to avoid going out and
you know,
spending all day on a bus.
the attic one, like, I can't kind of I think that
My cupboard was a mess and it was big, right? And there was loads of shit. So it wasn't hung up if I took my clothes off and got through in the cupboard. So I
Right.
just stashed under all the clothes and that.
But what was your like? I know you said, like they wouldn't come back in. So like, they'd be in the house,
My mum would be in the house.
and you think you could just live 8 hours in your bedroom and her not hear you?
100%, mate, yeah. Easy.
How are you gonna go for a piss?
And thought that bit through.
You didn't think it very through, did you? Like, what was the plan?
I could sneak out of the window. Like, I had a full bay window at the front of my
Right.
bedroom, so I could, if I wanted
So
to.
we're talking about like we're literally pissing outside.
I,
your
I
house.
I wasn't contemplating all that. I just didn't want to leave my house. But I got caught both times anyway, so
Yeah.
there wasn't the opportunity to piss myself.
No.
But if I'd have needed it, I'd have pissed in a bottle or something like that.
Yeah, you just found
a way.
You found a
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were committed to not going.
100%, mate. Oh, I hated it. I hated it so much.
To be honest, mate, if I was getting kicked out of the house at 7 o'clock in the morning and getting told to go look for work, I'd hate that.
It was horrible, mate. It
Yeah.
was genuinely horrible. And I'm the only one in the family that got that shit. My two sisters fucking basically got free reign.
Yeah, you're first. In a way,
That's why I said to you, because you're the oldest, how come you didn't get all the, like, we're going to do it this way with him. And then if that doesn't work, we'll go another way with the other two. So, yeah, I got all the harsh as fuck stuff.
It was harsh, but the heart was in the right place.
Oh, yeah, they didn't want to make
you
me
to be a
feel
bum.
bullied and
Yeah.
horrible, but that's the way they made me feel.
Pushing you.
Horrible, mate.
Yeah.
Pit in my stomach, horrible. Every day, oh, God. Never want to go back there, me.
Well, you won't, mate.
I know, yeah,
So
thank
there
fuck
you
for
go.
that.
Yeah. You can do what you want now. Yeah. Live in your own house. You can piss in a bottle if you want.
I can.
No one
And
can stop you.
I do.
Do what you want, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll piss in the sink. Yeah. You know what I mean?
For change.
For a change.
Mixing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
No, not for a change. But I did recently. I had to. So my toilet got blocked
All right.
and I hadn't sorted it out. Like, I'd flushed the chain. It was blocked and I didn't have anything to do it. And I thought, I'm going to leave that blocked and I'm going to get some unblocker from the supermarket. I knew I was going about my day. I knew when I come home, I'll have my shopping and the sink unblocker. Anyway, throughout your day, you forget about it, right?
Yeah.
So I've shot in and I'm desperate for a piss. You know, like you're always desperate for a piss when you get in, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I fucking ran up the stairs and I've totally forgot and I've put the toilet light on and I'm literally, where it's like coming out and I'm like, oh, and the toilet's blocked. And I'm like, oh. So like, sink it is.
So with the sink, right, let me just ask this, because my waist wouldn't reach the sink, so I would have to like do a loopy piss. Is that what you were doing, or
the mine reaches.
does it?
Yeah.
Quite tall, aren't you?
Yeah, it could be a low sink. It's like, I think an old person lived there before me. It's like an old person bathroom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, so the sink's quite low as well.
Well, I can reach it. I can't do it in the kitchen, because I've tried. That would be like a tippy toeser. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna...
So you're like,
Tippy toes and you're like just dribbling over the edge of it.
yeah, just like, yeah. But I find the bathroom one, I can like, it's nice because like you can rest. It's quite cold, like the porcelain, so you rest your balls on it. So it's like quite nice, like on a hot day.
No better than a cold place to lay your balls.
No, it's nice. Yeah, but I'm not a savage. Like obviously before I'll run the tap. So it's like I think it's
Not
better.
a barbarian.
No, but like if you're gonna piss in the sink, you have to run the tap and like let it swill with the water. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to run the tap. Yeah.
You can't just piss. You can't just go bareback.
it's
You know what I
bad,
mean? It's
It needs washing straight away, doesn't
immediate
it? Like,
as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like so, there's no time.
Yeah.
So tap on full, and if you can, aim it for the plug hole.
yeah.
Because the more you're spraying around.
Yeah, you got to clean that shit.
Yeah,
down,
and if you're desperate, you obviously have to be careful because sometimes desperate ones can come out with a bit of aggression, and that can go everywhere. So you have to like just calm yourself.
Shit comes out
Yeah.
sideways. And
You have to just calm yourself a little bit
how
and
the fuck has that happened?
take control of the situation.
I often get a dribble. Like, the piss is coming out, but then there's just a drip. Like,
And underneath you
what the
bit.
fuck's that? Yeah.
Yeah,
What
mate.
the fuck's that about?
Yeah, it squirts everywhere, doesn't it? Left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Girls probably think, you've got it better because you can stand up. You don't have to sit on toilet seats. But like,
I like sitting down, me.
I'll have a sit you down once. They're all right.
If I've got time,
ones-
I like one, yeah.
Morning times, sit you down one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right. Are you saying, Ronnie, you ever pissed in a sink?
I haven't, no, but one thing I was going to ask is because I just thought about that. I've seen a lot of stuff about this online. Do you stand up or sit down to wipe your ass?
I swear down. I can't
Pivots.
believe people stand up.
Oh,
That
stand
is
up, I like
insane. Yeah, so there's this guy called Mark Goldbridge. He's a Man United fan. And he's dead famous online because he does like live coverage of Man United.
I think I watched
anyway,
it last night.
he's came out on Twitter, and he said, "Right, am I the only one that ever stands? He's just learned that people sit down for a shit and wipe their ass. He takes his shit, then stands up to wipe.
Yeah, so do I.
How it's me? It would like
What? I can't
don't
even think how that would be
understand.
possible.
I know, yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Like, how would you get? I mean, are you pulling?
What do you
Are
mean?
you like because right?
I will give you in-depth detail how I do it.
Logistically, it just seems like a nightmare to me.
So not to sound like so okay. When you sat down, this is science.
Conversations we do.
When you sat down, due to there's some pullage.
Yeah.
There's some
Separates the cheeks.
spreadage.
Yeah.
Shall we say? There's
Yeah.
some spreadage.
I specifically do it, me. I'll make
Me
sure there's a
too.
full spread.
Me too.
You know
If
what I
I'm
mean?
not spreaded enough before I go, I'll do a little wobble
Yeah.
to make sure it's
100%. I'm right there with you.
Otherwise, you've seen it before where you're like, oh my God, it's all up my fucking bum cheeks
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
you've got to get in the bath and that.
Yeah, so I'll do a wobble and make sure I'm directly
Set.
spread.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it's a pivot. It's not I don't lean forward. I'll go, like, it's like a little, isn't it?
So you got the side.
I go to the side,
I go through the middle.
through the middle. Interesting.
Keep obviously the spreadage, like you said,
yeah.
and then just
Have you always been a through the middler?
yeah.
Right. I didn't know that was a way either.
But there's weirdos out there that stand up to do it.
Now, Ron, the thing
What the
is,
fuck?
so here's the science in it. So you've done your spreadage, so that's good for like cleaning.
Yeah.
But when you've stood up, we've squinched back together.
Yeah, and it smears.
So
That's
what are we
you've got
doing?
to
Like,
smear.
how are we getting in? How are we getting in?
You'd have to put your leg up like something, wouldn't you? Like
yeah, are you putting one leg on the toilet when you're doing it?
because if you're stood up right,
Are you just fucking just drilling? Are you just drilling in? Is that what y'all do? Just
No, so once you've stood up, you know, get a bit of bog roll, you know, get in your hand, squat a little bit, and then you go bottom to top, put it in the bog, a little bit more, bottom to top, till it's clean.
okay.
it's insane.
But the thing is, think of the effort you're doing there, Ron. Because if you stood up, now you're squatting, but you don't need to. You can just stay on the toilet
Well, in a
and
way,
just do
I'm
a side
standing
pivot.
up.
Who taught you to stand up? That's what I want to know.
I think it was self-taught because I don't know.
I can't remember.
You didn't know to sit down and just do it there, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't think that.
Ask your dad.
I can't believe it's a thing, me. People
I
stand
mean,
up.
my dad will probably sit down, but like, I've got,
Sounds very, very
I've got a
messy.
best mate, and
doesn't it? Very messy.
I've got a best mate, and he's a stand-upper as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't
But
know
then
that
I've got another
existed.
mate who
Fishburne,
sit
mate.
down. All right, yeah,
Fucking
thanks,
weirdos.
class.
Honestly, I didn't know that existed. I've learned two things here today. I just believed until this conversation. I know this sounds like silly for a podcast, but I've learned two things here. I thought everybody in the world did it exactly the same as me, where we sit and we pivot when we get it, and we have a
See,
like that.
I could probably just do that, but yours, it just sounds like your bollocks are just
there's-
resting on your forearm when you're doing it.
There's a worse one.
What's that?
A dude used to catch it. Like, catch it before it hit the toilet. Have you seen that?
What?
a podcast. It's like a black guy podcast.
What do you mean he caught it? For what?
He-
For why?
Because that's what he thought you did. He says, like, are you telling me you just don't catch your shit? I swear down, it's a thing. Search it on YouTube. Man catches his own shit, and you'll find it. It's off it, mate.
For what end?
I've no idea, mate.
What did he do with it when he caught it? Like, do you know once you've caught it though? Like, what do you do with it once you've got it in your hand though?
I don't know what he does.
You just put it in the toilet. Like,
There you go, right at the top.
Let's have a listen to this.
We all touch shit before.
No, I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like, you don't wipe yourself? It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to
Shit
get
is
the... Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit all the
No,
time with
you're not
tissue.
saying that. You don't. Yeah, you
You're
wipe.
not wiping, you grab the shit.
You don't grab... Why are you grabbing
Hold on,
shit?
hold on.
Do you got
So you
shit
telling
stuck in
me-
your ass while
Hold
you're
on, hold
thinking...
Are you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo.
he can't be serious.
Y'all taking shit. I must have seen this shit wrong.
Wow.
Disgusted, and I feel like I can't continue. My
So
stomach
hold on,
is
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out?
No.
No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that? What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hair. Why do you think people wash their hands?
You say shitting in
Chris.
bare hand. Is that what he's saying?
Tell me that's a
That's
joke.
just
horrible.
it. I wonder what he does after. I wonder if he just, once he's caught it, he just drops it in the toilet. He doesn't fully explain what he's doing, but there's some weirdos out there.
That's
Absolute
mental.
weirdos.
That I've never heard of. And I think he might be the only person on earth who does
He's
that.
one of the fair few, yeah.
Of course
The odd
he is.
few.
But stand up
It's
you
interesting.
know, I've become accustomed to it for 21 years now, so
I suppose.
Yeah, it's what you're used to, isn't it?
yeah.
You're that ingrained. You can't really change now, can you?
It just seems like an unnecessary
I can
step
try
to
to
me.
change because you were saying about Mark Goldbridge. He said he's been trying to sit down. He said it's changed his life, like. And he was saying, I wonder what other like little life hacks I don't know about that can just improve my life.
So that mad guy, he's the guy with the grey hair that does the United stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found literally, but I mean, I didn't get that. It's funny you've mentioned that because I've never watched him before. It just so happened last night he was doing. Oh no, the night before when Manchester United played Brighton, the other day.
Yeah.
I found him for the first time, so I didn't want to pay for it. So I found a live stream, grey hair, glasses guy, talks quite posh, sort of thing. And there was lots of stuff about wiping, and I thought there's like an ongoing joke, and I thought I don't really know what this joke is, but I didn't care.
That's what it is.
So he's a standy upper,
He's funny in that.
and he's just learned that some people sit down.
Yeah.
Right.
I've known people sit down for like ages now, but I've
listen,
always been a stand-up.
In my opinion, Ron, I think you're making an already, a task that we all have to do. I think you're making that task harder than it needs to be. I think if you try the spreadage and then the either back to front as Bossman does.
What was your problem with the way I do it? My balls will be resting on my arm.
Yeah, like you've seen you go down through.
I go underneath, yeah, and
Yeah.
from back to front.
Aye, but then do you not look like you're about to like kick off in American football or something? Like,
But who cares what you look like?
well, no, but like that's what I
In
mean.
the toilet, no one's watching.
No.
Mate, but like his one, he's just like, a little one like that, and then drop it
Yeah,
in the
but
bog.
going
That
to
won't
the
work.
side, I probably would be able to do back in the day, but I'd lose my balance and fall off the toilet now, so I have to do it the way I do
Bigger
it.
problem.
So
innit?
I've got a sink to be right. So
I also
if
wet
I
my
could,
toilet
like,
roll. I get it wet.
Nah, that.
Run it under a tap, get it nice and wet, and then wipe.
Really?
Yeah.
Does your finger does not go straight through it?
No, I get enough toilet roll to make sure
Oh,
that
right.
doesn't happen, man. I'm not drenching it so it goes into pulp. Get a little bit of water on it.
Good tactic, that, Chris. Like
Yeah,
that.
it's just
I never
it
thought
saves
of
getting
that.
in the shower, doesn't it? Because if you always feel like you need a shower afterwards, it's like I just don't feel fully clean. So yeah, I always get it wet
So we
and
We've
have
had
a,
this
have a good old dig.
sometimes have baby wipes, so like that's how we do it. Sometimes if it's like you don't feel clean enough, like double check it over.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the baby wipes.
Yeah, and then if you like sit after your site, then yeah, get a shower.
Yeah. You need a shower afterwards, there,
We
boys.
spent a good half an hour on toilet issues there.
Yeah, we have, like-
Fuck.
Well-
no one's watching this.
The half an hour before was even worse, wasn't it? What you talk about killing in school and getting twacked. Yeah. Listen, welcome to people like us. What can I say? You watching it? Who's the idiot?
But it makes you think. I wonder how many things like this, where to you it's normal, you just assume everyone else does it. But then, like, I mean, Chris Haynes like, what the fuck do you mean you do that?
There'll be loads of them, man.
Yeah,
There'll be loads. Things you just don't think about. Just little odd, little weird anomalies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not as weird as people. And there's lots of different people. How long have you been rolling for, Ron?
just shy of an hour and 10.
Have you heard from Courtney?
Yeah.
How's he getting on?
Well, twists and turns of the adult entertainment industry,
What?
His new career. He's told everyone he's gone travelling. He's really got into like a niche, like an adult entertainment niche. Has he not told you?
I haven't spoken to him, mate. I haven't had any word from him.
Yeah. So, obviously, if it's been said now, you're going to find out in the end. But he's gone into adult entertainment. is what he said.
Wait, film and
mate.
pod.
Yeah, mate. But a niche. So it's like, obviously, goes without saying, and he won't mind me saying, wasn't the biggest lad. I'm sure he's well endowed, but in the normal adult entertainment world, there is a lot of competition, let's just say. And there is some, tall orders. And I don't think he's going to flourish in it, let's just say.
What, he's actually acting in...
Yeah.
Shut up, you dafty. Behave yourself. I don't believe that. You're in a wind-up.
Yeah. Ask him. Louis Coates, mate.
Southpaw
Southpaw.
is a porn star.
I wouldn't call him a star. But he's no, but he's
What about his missus?
she must be sound with it.
Shut up, mate.
No, because I'm starting to think you're telling the truth here.
No, I don't either. This can't be true.
Listen, sooner or later, he promised me once he got to Australia, which he's there now, he's going to send me a clip. Nothing, something that we can put on that hasn't got cock and balls on and stuff, but something bleeped out of him in action.
That's insane.
Yeah, man.
That is the most mental thing I've heard. I've heard a lot of mental things in this hour and a bit, but that tops it. That takes the biscuit, that. What a guy.
Listen.
I'm going to have to send him a WhatsApp. What the fuck's this, bro?
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, man. You'll find out.
I will. I'm going to make it my business to find out.
You'll see. Ladies and
Can't believe
gentlemen.
we just outed him on...
Yeah, well, listen, you don't
text
need
him on
to.
that way back home going...
Is it not allegedly, no? This is actual... It's not allegedly.
It can be allegedly if you like. Allegedly. Listen, I think he's trying to farm a career. He's doing it legit. It's not this under the radar black market stuff where he's paying his taxes. He's doing it properly. He's got proper, he's employed. He's got a salary, mate.
What's his job title?
Stunned.
Actor, I think. I think that's what they go as, actor, yeah. You can't just say like porn star. It's just actor, innit? I think to be called a porn star, you have to be a star, right?
He would have told his mum and dad though, so... What if I watch this?
Listen, mate, who knows what they're into? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've met Johnny, could be up with anything.
I'm just saying, who knows? We're told he works for the BBC, he might not. He might be filming
BBC.
stuff, but it might not be that. I'm just saying, everyone's got a side hustle, you get me?
Yeah.
Well, listen, watch this space, ladies and gentlemen, and as soon as we have the clip of Mr. Paw, you guys will be the first to see it.
Mental.
And we'll call it there, ladies and gentlemen. Quiet one this week. Thank you for coming, Chris, as always.
No worries.
That's the end of the show, people. Keep watching, and we'll see you next time.